What's up, YouTube? I actually wanted to see if get a little questionnaire. So it's tax season, so working basically all day long and getting hurt along the way during taxes. But anyways, so the CLK build will have to continue in a few weeks because I will need to. Well, basically all we have to do to get it track ready is just kind of lower it, get some new tires. While I was gonna do the tires, I was like, well, might as well do the wheels. So I'm thinking about getting these wheels right here, or keeping the stock monoblocks, but upgrading to the 18s that I believe came on the 4-door, the E55 instead of the CLK 55. I really like these wheels, the ones that I just mentioned. I think it will set off the car, because what I'm thinking about doing is not getting rid of this car. First I was thinking, fix it up, go ahead and track it, have some fun with it, and upgrade to another car. The more time I spend with the car, I actually really like it. It brings back memories from high school and things like that. I used to love these cars. Actually, I love the E55 station wagon. There used to be I believe it was Motor Trend that said it was a badass wagon, and it had a picture of a silver, no tent E55 wagon on it. Absolutely fell in love with that car. I used to tell my little brother all the time, hey, he loved the S-Class. He actually has a S63 now. Which I'll do a video on when he lets me. But when he finds out I have a YouTube video, because no one knows I have a YouTube video actually. So I will go ahead and keep the CLK, going back, I will keep the CLK 55, but what should we change the color to? Because if I'm going to keep it, I could care less if it's white, because I'm not going to sell it. Yes, it was a rare color for those years, but at the same time, I have a white Volt. My wife has a white Atlas. I have a white truck. I don't need that many white cars in my life right now. Both my parents have white cars. Too many white cars in the family. My brother's freaking S63 is white too. I don't want to go black because there's too many imperfections on it. So I was thinking either the Audi Nardo Gray, which is overdone, I get it, but I think with black badging, these wheels, black trim, and light tint will really set that car off. Because I'm not going to throw, obviously I'm not going to throw a wing on it, I'm not going to put a lip spoiler, because I don't think these cars look nice with the lip spoiler. Or do one of the, and I know it's a truck color, but the TRD, I think it's called Cement. It comes on the Tundra or the Tacoma. Picture here, pretty sure. I mean, I'm still getting used to this right here. Pop, comes up. Well, one of those two colors, or I'm a really big Sharks fan. San Jose Sharks. Obviously, I wouldn't do a bright teal, but what about a non-metallic, kind of like they used to have back in the day, like in the 50s trucks and stuff, a flat 2-stage, but kind of give it that look of a flat dark teal, kind of like what this Aston Martin has on it. Have that color on there, really leaning towards those two colors. The third option, which is always my go-to, again, little brother has a F-250 in this color. It's the Ford Ruby Red. It is, I mean, I love that. That color makes any car look nice. I mean, that color just looks good with wheels and everything, but then you have to go a different package with the wheels. I think you would have to go with a machine with the chrome lip, or a fully machined hyper silver polished type of a wheel, just to kind of make it pop, because you want your whole car to blend. But my first two choices would be the cement off the Toyota TRD Pro packages, off of the trucks, or like the Nardo Gray, I think it's the Audi S5 that has the one that I'm looking for. Pretty sure it goes around across all of them, but it's a hatchback Audi that has it. The S5, I think S5. No, that's not the S5. S6, maybe. But it's a hatchback. So while it's basically tax season and I can't get to working on the car as much, I do have to do the water pump. The air intake is going to take a little bit longer to come in. Last week I actually placed the order, and it was supposed to be 4-day shipping, ground shipping 4 to 5 days, but I guess they had the limited stock of it, and they say, you know what, now it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, that's fine with me. It's not like I'm going to get around to doing it anyways. So I was wondering, what do you guys think? I really want to do the teal, really do. I mean, that would be the crazy thing to do. Gotta remember, I have kids, I'm not in high school anymore, and I would like to drive this car as much as I can. And I don't think a really bright car is something I should be driving around, but especially a 20-year-old Mercedes in really bright color, I don't think it flows really well. But a subtle color that blends in a little bit more would kind of do the trick, where it's a unique color in the cement or Nardo gray, black badge, black wheels. It'll still look like, you know, not a so standout car, because you'll notice it, but you won't really be like, oh my god, what color is that? Because there's so many Nardo gray and cement gray cars out there. Mercedes did come out with the iridium silver that they had in the 2007 E-Class, which I don't know why, maybe there's more paint and you're looking at more area. The S-Class and the E-Class, I had the iridium silver in the E-Class before I got the Volt. I think that color is nice too. It would be, you know, Mercedes color, beautiful color. But again, it has metallic in it. You have to match the wheels right. The flake in it, really, you can't. If you do black, car kind of looks dirty. Like, I mean, as car people, you probably know that certain colors, even if you polish them up nice and you don't have the right wheels on it, it doesn't make it look kind of like fresh, like snappy fresh. It makes it look kind of dirty, like mismatched, like you kind of threw it together. So I'm trying to think of something cohesive. So, but I'm leaning towards these Rotiform wheels for sure, because I think the car has such nice lines on it. And this wheel has nice lines on it. It'll hide the puny rear brakes that AMG put on these cars. Well, it'll look aggressive enough for the track. And it'll be something a little more unique, right? I'm not going to go in and get, you know, the generic stuff. And normally, I mean, I just love 5-spoke wheels. Most of my cars will have 5-spoke wheels. Just a very simple design. But I think this is something that I think will set off the car, especially with maybe a 9.5, 8.5 setup with not an aggressive lip in the back, but like maybe a ½ inch deeper in the back than the front, where you know there's a lip, and not just a straight lip, a stepped lip, front and back. I think it'll look really, really nice. Let me know what you guys think. I have a guy on Instagram who does my renders for me. Might have him render it out in the teal and the cement color, because cement's close enough to gray where you kind of make the decision. But cement is more what I'm more curious about, because I have a neighbor who has the Nardo gray Audi, and you know, when the cars are side by side, I kind of pictured. I'm like, oh, okay, this is how it'll look. Love to see how those two come out. So in the next couple videos, you guys will likely see me either opening the wheels. That'll come in because I'm like dead set on ordering them today. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get to that sometime too. But let me know what you guys think. Should we do the Nardo gray off the Audis, which is, I understand it's been overdone. It's been overdone for the past 5 years, but I think it really will fit the lines of this car, and it's a flat color, and I'm thinking about going a flat color, no metallic. And I don't mean flat by like matte. It'll still have gloss to it. It'll still be a 2-stage paint job with base and clear, but no metallic in it. And then the cement, the TRD cement color, that was a limited edition color, or is a limited edition color, because I think they still sell it in the Tundra and Tacoma, or a really dark Shark's teal, San Jose Shark's teal. I think the teal, again, I mean, I would love it, and the black will set it off with the trim and stuff like that. If I get dark enough, it'll look nice. I've seen it on the again on the Aston Martin, but it has a pearl in it. If you just take the pearl out of that, kind of the way that it looks at in the evening, that color is really dark, really nice, and it's still teal. Fits well with black wheels, which again isn't everyone's cup of tea. I mean, well, I guess I haven't. So, well, most of my cars have been with silver or polished brushed aluminum centers with chrome surrounds. The truck's the exception, just because I like the way that looks. It looks close enough to stock. But again, let me know, and I'll have videos up for you guys soon. Guys, tax season. I mean, start work early and spend some time with kids in the morning, and then don't get back until late. So car time is limited, very limited right now. So we can bang out a couple things that the shop has to do. That otherwise we wouldn't be able to do at home, like paint. I'm not going to do the springs at home. Was kind of weighing out what I would have to, time I would have to spend, and it just made sense to take the lowering springs out to a shop. And we have a great shop here. I called them up, Gearhead Garage in Sacramento, and the diesel guys I think they're in Rockland. They also have a car division, which they do some stuff as well. So they'll go ahead and lower out the car, and we'll go ahead and go from there. I appreciate you guys watching. I haven't posted, just because of tax season's kind of been go, and corporate taxes are due next month. So if you guys have a corporation, remember your corporate taxes are due March 15th. There hasn't been an extension that I know of that I've gotten through. A notice, official notice from the IRS saying, you know what, these taxes are now due after March 15th. So anybody with a LLC that's not a single member, S corporation, C corporation, get your taxes filed before March 15th, or else do an extension so you can avoid the penalty. Remember, even if you do an extension, you do owe your taxes, so there will be penalty and interest for late filing, unless they extend the whole, because of COVID, people are ready for this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna jump off now. Thank you, and subscribe.